thought you were going to say Stephen O.
I know, wouldn't that have been more exciting?
For a second.
I didn't mean to put my hand in front of your face,
okay.
Jerry. It's going to be Stephen Colbert from the Colbert Report on Comedy Central. It's a really big deal. He signed a 5-year agreement. His start date has not been given yet. They're just going to figure all that out when Letterman decides to scoot on out. But not everyone is very excited about this. I mean, this is a big deal. Stephen Colbert is no slouch. Let me give you some of his stats, by the way. He has 2 Peabody Awards, 27 Emmy nominations. He's a 3-time Emmy winner. Meanwhile, he won a Grammy for Best Comedy Album in 2009 and starred in the New York Philharmonic's presentation of Stephen Sondheim's Company. So it's not like he's been chilling in his mom's basement by any stretch of the imagination. But some people aren't excited about this. Conservative radio talk show host Rush Limbaugh says this about the change.
Do you really care what I think about that? You care what I think of Colbert getting Letterman's gig? You really care what I think about that? Well, I'll give you the short version. CBS has just declared war on the heartland of America. There is no longer is comedy going to be a covert assault on traditional American values, conservatives. Now it's just wide out in the open. What this hire means is a redefinition of what is funny and a redefinition of what is comedy. And they're blowing up the 11:30 format.
Jimmy, comedy is fundamentally changing. Are you going to retire?
Yeah, I'm all done. Comedy's over. It used to be, comedians were always sneaky. We don't want anybody to know that we're really against the status quo. That's what comedy is, dipshit. That's what it's always been. It's when Groucho Marx looked at Margaret Dumont and she said, I never, and he said, you probably never will. It was the same shit. He's making fun of conventional wisdom. He's making fun of the status quo. He's poking at all the bullshit rules we have in society. They did it. Groucho Marx did it. Stephen Colbert did it. George Carlin did it. Lenny Bruce. I do it on my show. Dave Rubin does it when he's with me only.
But is Stephen Colbert going to be Stephen Colbert, or is he going to be Stephen Colbert?
Gina, I think his name is pronounced Stephen Colbert, according to Rush Limbaugh.
Dave Rubin.
Even the way he says Colbert, it's his dismissive. He thinks he's somehow smarter than everybody.
Well, he's not the first one to do that. I think Bill O'Reilly did that as well. You were little Stevie Colbert, and he's like, and what? So
right,
what? I'm
like
in show business.
What's the
point?
point?
Changed my name.
Yeah, I don't understand what their problem is with the.
They don't like it.
We'll be mad. Is it like when I refer to George Stephanopoulos as George Snuffleupagus? Is that? I just do it because I think it's funny.
Out.
But I don't do it as like an insult to him. I just do it because his name is so ridiculous, and I want Greeks to keep their place, Well,
they're already saying he's going to be himself, not the character, number one. And I don't think we have any reason to think that the person that we know of as Stephen Colbert is any further left than anyone else that's on late night TV already. So I don't really know what Rush Limbaugh is talking about.
Well, and he just gets sort of pointed at more because he's doing it so far over. His comedy is A to C instead of A to B. Mm-hmm. So it's a little smarter and it's a little edgier. So he's going to get more attention for it. Jon Stewart does the same thing, but he does it as himself.
Rush Limbaugh is a bloviating bastard who is always talking and crying about what poor victims he and whites and Christians are in this country. So this is a perfect opportunity. I mean, again, already he's saying that CBS is waging a war against the heartland of America. I mean, it's a fucking late night show, dude. Calm down.
It's a late night show, exactly.
Yeah, but didn't George W. start the whole war tradition? Or maybe it was Senior. The war on literacy, and the war on fat,
the war on drugs.
Yeah, there's a lot of wars being waged right now. Yeah.
There was a war on poverty, I think. LBJ started with that one.
Yeah.
And
there's a war on Christmas for sure.
That's the big one now. Is the Christmas.
Yeah. Well, and there's also a war on satire. Canceled Colbert. So good. Yeah. Congratulations to Suey whatever Park, because that really worked out for you. Your hashtag activism. They're going to cancel the Colbert Report and give them a bigger audience.
Exactly.
So, oh boy, Suey, please hashtag Jimmy Dore cancel. Please cancel Jimmy goddamn Dore.
Isn't that what they used to say about Leno? The reason his success is so long is because people just fall asleep to him and leave the TV on.
He's very soothing
Yeah.
man.
You know, I don't know why you gotta say that. I never did nothing to you, Dave. I was always nice to you, Dave. I don't know why you gotta come at me. I'm just a comic trying to make jokes. I don't know what's happening. His name is Wiener. That's his name. His name.